I'm live. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I know you could be anywhere else, but you're here in class, fiber power class. We're going to talk about brown rice. This is the kind of rice we can eat more of because it really makes a difference in our life, especially if we want to get healthy. I'm Monica Sancio, energizing you to be fit, healthy, happy, and free. I'm a biologist in holistic nutrition, now a life coach. I've been a certified trainer and all the certifications, but the point is that I'm here to help you get your best abs from the inside out, and there's nothing better for our microbiota nutrition than fiber, especially from whole foods like brown rice. I totally recommend it, and I'm going to give you the reasons why I recommend it. Okay, I have my notes right here, so excuse me. I'm here. Ta-da! And if you wanted to see that rice cooked, I'll show you some cooked rice that I love to make with lentils. It's like, whoa! So you can actually increase the amount of fiber in your food and feel amazing. All right. Brown rice equals nutrition, okay? That is easy to say. Excuse me, I'm putting my glasses over there. But it's the truth. White rice has nothing because it's just endosperm, it's starch. Yes, it has some nutrients, and sometimes the companies add it, but by refining any grain, let's say rice, they use heat, they use chemicals, and it's no longer very natural, and it doesn't have the brand on the cover, on the outside, nor does it have the germ, where you even have great oil and great vitamins like vitamin E. And we're going to talk about the nutrients and especially the benefits that you can get from eating brown rice instead of white. So white rice, bye. We don't need white rice anymore. Let's have brown rice. And yes, this is my podcast series on nutrition, exercise, attitude, and I even plan to have conversations that are high vibe, okay, which would be another podcast episode that I plan to have very soon with high vibe guests. It's all high vibe. So if you want high vibe, definitely eat more nutritious. And to get all the nutrients, you need to eat brown rice, not white. All right? 100 nutrients at least you can find in brown rice. Fiber. Yes, fiber, fiber, fiber. It's at least 3 grams of fiber per 100 grams. And the most important thing is that it's way nutritious. It has lignans as well. The antioxidants included in that fiber are amazing for our systems, our heart, our brain, our whole body, our digestion, our elimination. And when it comes to fiber, yes, it has 2 kinds of fiber mostly, insoluble and soluble. Insoluble fiber, by the way, I did my thesis on brown rice cookies, the formulation of those cookies in order to increase the amount of protein in the kids' food and the kids' snacks. So it's even high in protein as well as magnesium and zinc and iron, B vitamins that help us manage stress so that we're feeling good no matter what. And you know that when you eat fiber, you have more probiotics because fiber acts as a prebiotic in our system. So what happens is that we're feeding our probiotics right, and therefore we have natural probiotics. How does that work? Very easy. We get 100 trillion bacteria instead of just 10 trillion. So we're going to have higher quantity and higher variety and better bacteria like lactobacillus, bifidobacteria. I'm all about fiber power because that increases your immunity, your natural immunity by 70% because it's all here. So we just have to feed it right, feed our microbiota in the right way with plant foods, which are the only sources of fiber, by the way. Okay, so definitely eat fiber. The insoluble, which includes cellulose, hemicellulose, lignans, and that helps us especially to go to the bathroom to release and relieve and prevent constipation forever. You don't need that. And definitely the soluble fiber like mucilage, gums, pectins, all those that help you with other things like controlling blood sugar levels so that you have also the stomach contents are more enhanced. It's like it makes like a paste, like a gelatin, so that, well, that's a very interesting topic about fiber because it really is a non dietary food because we can't really digest it. Our bacteria does, and that's why they ferment it and make it into short chain fatty acids, creating energy. We want high energy, so we got to eat more fiber. And the thing is that it's not digestible, but the fiber is amazing because it really helps you feel full longer, as I'm going to tell you. So fiber, all sorts of fiber, and fermentable fiber, of course. Okay? Like when you leave the rice till the next day, you're going to have resistant starch. That's a very interesting topic as well. But besides that, I recommend that you eat all sorts of fiber, and brown rice is the best. And I'm going to show you the cooked rice for just a minute. Lose weight if you want to lose weight, because that's up to you. But like most of you guys that are in this fitness, they always want to stay trim, and you guys want to have less fat, more muscle. So if it's you, then you might want to try brown rice because it diminishes your cravings. Okay, it makes you full, makes you feel full longer. I mean, just try it. In a few days, you're going to want to eat brown rice forever because you're going to feel so good. It's just like being vegan. I decided to be vegan 12 years ago in July, and I've never felt better in my life, and I'm going to be even better as a vegan. I mean, eating more nutritious, and it just feels good. So it makes sense to keep eating the way that makes you feel good, right? So definitely you end up eating less when you feel full, you don't have cravings, right? And that way you lose weight. This is from Good Health All. It's one of the websites that promotes the benefits of brown rice. Okay, for blood sugar, to prevent diabetes. We don't want diabetes. It's totally preventable. It's just so tragic how we get diseases, in quotes, in our families that are totally preventable with such cheap food as brown rice. You guys, eat more brown rice. I recommend it. So good. This one is raw, but oh, by the way, my birds, I have, I don't know, 500 birds maybe, and they come and they eat like 2 or 3 kilos of rice every single day, and I feed them brown rice, and they give us such a great example because sometimes, well, not lately, but like last year I didn't have brown rice. I could only find white. And so I fed them some white rice, and they didn't even want it because it's not nutritious. Birds know better. And my doggies, they eat rice as well, not raw like the birds eat it. They eat it more like, excuse me, like here. I'll show you. Okay, because I want this podcast to be fun. It's like show and tell. Okay, this is actually cold from the fridge, but this is leftover brown rice with lentils. And what I do with it when it's the next day is that I actually like to saute some onions, and then, you know, with shredded carrot and tomato and maybe some garlic. You use the veggies that you love, and then you add the rice, like fried rice. It's just so good with olive oil, especially. I love it. I'm getting hungry already. This tastes so good, and it's full of fiber, enhanced by the lentils, who are even higher in fiber than the brown rice. But can you imagine getting your protein, your carbs, about 44 grams of carbs, all that fiber, and no fat, except just a tiny bit of fat for the germ of the... In fact, you know, brown rice has more fat than white rice because of the germ, okay? I know you guys might have a comment, but if it's not related to brown rice and what I'm teaching, then I'd rather not get distracted, all right? Aquí estoy. Y después voy en español. Esta vez decidí hacer primero inglés. So I decided to go in English first, and then I'll be doing it in Spanish. Francis, you look so good, dear Monica. Good live transmission. Thank you, Francis. He speaks English and Spanish. That app's so hot, says Christopher Sandoval. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. Okay, well, not bad that your teacher in nutrition is actually keeping fit and staying trim. That's what I plan to do. And, you know, if you guys behave and you promote my podcast and you help me with likes and everything, then I might do a live, you know, just for fun, you know, dancing. But right now, let me focus because there's still way more benefits to brown rice that I'd love to share in this episode. All right, here we go. Energy, yay! We want higher energy. We don't want cancer. Cancel cancer. No more. You don't need to get cancer. In fact, I have known cancer patients who have gone through all all the things that I consider are unnecessary, but then eventually when they start eating to feed their own microbiota, guess what? They are feeding on. They're, the ones that have been, I consider, in my opinion, in my professional opinion, they have been giving the right recommendations. They're actually starting with brown rice, even after doing fasting. So brown rice is the key to the universe, I'm telling you. Of course, I could tell you raw vegan is even better, but who wants to eat raw rice? No, I'm not telling you that. Although we could soak it and sprout it. I haven't sprouted brown rice yet. I haven't been good at that yet. Anyway, you want high energy and high vibe? Definitely eat brown rice. And it makes your skin clearer. So skin is also. I eat brown rice every day. So I'm a good example of what I'm telling you right now. Usually I don't recommend anything that I haven't tried myself, okay? And I will let you know. Now, when we hear inflammation, we hear disease, right? Okay, brown rice, eating it every day, or at least 3 servings a week. And what are 3 servings? I mean, it could be half a cup, preferably a cup. Sometimes I'll eat 3 cups of brown rice, especially with that sauteed veggies that I'm going to add to it, like I showed you. Okay, you can always rewind the video. Anyway, you've got less inflammation, therefore less disease of any type. You have high mood, yes. We get high mood, high energy when we eat brown rice. Yes, lower blood pressure. Tell all your friends who are having medication. I don't have any medication for anything, thank God, amen. I don't smoke, I don't drink, no. I don't even have vices, thank God. You have to check everything, right? I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but if you really want to get healthy, this is the right podcast for you because you want to be naturally high vibe. And to have natural high vibe, we're going to be eating more brown rice because it's really good for our mood. It lowers blood pressure. It enhances and optimizes our nervous system. Obviously, whatever enhances our gut microbiota enhances also our serotonin because 90 to 95% of our serotonin is produced here. So we're going to have less depression, less anxiety, or bye-bye, none of that. And, our nervous system is going to be way better because we have a brain-gut connection. So we have gut microbiota, brain connection, and also we have our enteric nervous system here. So we have a whole nervous system. It's like we do have a second brain in our tummy. Happy belly or tummy, however you want to call it. And we have increased immunity. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I'm here. Let's see if somebody wrote something relative or relevant to this. All right. Très belle silhouette et belle fesse. Excusez ma sincérité, mon chéri. Merci beaucoup. Hola, Francisco. You already like it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, you could be anywhere else, but you're here listening to your teacher, to your favorite teacher. So we're going to enhance our immunity. Guys, this sounds really good to me, like a good deal. You eat delicious brown rice and you get high immunity. You fend off all the heart disease and all the cancer and all that stuff for your heart, precisely. Because of the antioxidants that are high in brown rice, you lower your cholesterol. For your brain health, it's really good to prevent Alzheimer's, cancel. And we're talking about, according to these studies, 3 servings a week, which is nothing. I mean, I would say 3 servings a day. I would tell you to eat more brown rice, but these people are not as demanding as I may be with myself, because I really think we have to eat the healthy. Why not? Oh. This is the last but not least page with tips, and then I'll fix those. And then I might have a surprise dancing live after the one in Spanish, okay? Folic acid, okay, or folate. It's one of the B vitamins that are super important for our brain health and just in general to have energy. Vitamin E, manganese, copper, and brown rice is really good for digestion and elimination, like I said, because of the fiber. So if it helps you digest your food and eliminate it and absorb it better, I mean, what more could you ask for from brown rice? So I'm going to put this down just a sec. Yay, we're done with all the benefits of brown rice. We might have a little time to do some dance. But first, I'm gonna show you the brown rice again when it's uncooked and cooked, okay? So we've got the uncooked. This is just the brown rice. You haven't seen it before, and it's cheap, okay? It's like one of the most inexpensive things you can do to enhance your health forever and ever. I mean, this makes a huge difference to your life. Just stop eating white, sorry. All the refined, bye-bye. It's like we're gonna start eating like whole pasta instead of white pasta. But when it comes to grains, it's like this is what makes such a big difference. Just start eating brown rice, forget the white, all right? And I think this is it. Any questions on brown rice? Questions on brown rice? Ah, merci beaucoup, Francis. Merci, merci, merci. Grazie mille. Cuando hago ejercicio, Francisco, quizás después que termine esta serie de podcast, okay? Pero estoy aquí. You could speak English because this is in English. When I'm speaking English, I really appreciate you guys speaking English. And then when I speak Spanish in the next one, then you can speak Spanish, okay? I appreciate that. That helps me a lot. And give it a like, a thumbs up, so that I can do more videos and more podcast episodes. I welcome you to my new podcast series, okay? And pretty soon I'll have guests as high vibe conversations. It's gonna be really fun. So remember, eat and drink mostly plant-based towards vegan. Move around more, get physical, and absolutely stay positive. Focus on what you do want, on what you do have. Let's be grateful for what is there. And let's say focus on health, not its opposite. Let's focus on love, not its opposite. Let's focus on prosperity and abundance, and not its opposite. And when we focus on what we really want, which is really good for us, and this is the golden rule. What I want for me, I want for you as well. That's the idea. Okay, guys? I think that's where the camera is, right? Yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah. Camera's there. I mean, yeah. Now I'm figuring it out because I thought my phone had to be that way. Anyway, you taking care of yourself and you being at your best, guess what? Makes all the difference in the world. Yay! Yay! All right. So I'm done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you in Spanish. Ya vuelvo en live, pero en español. Y después voy a hacer algo con ejercicios. ¿Ok? Suscríbete si no te has subscribe. Yeah, that's right. All right. I'm done. All right. Bye. Invite people who may be interested in this nutrition series that is really good for you. And remember, brown rice, this is how this is already cooked. And this has lentils. This is cold, actually. And this is just so good for you. This would be like, I would call this a portion. About a cup a day of brown rice. But this has lentils, like I said, okay? So eat well, you guys. Your food is your medicine. Let thy food be thy medicine, remember? Okay, and let thy medicine be thy food. I mean, everything is in what we eat. That's what makes a difference in the world. Okay, thank you. Vuelvo en español, ¿ok? Para hablar del arroz integral. All right, brown rice. Bye, thank you. Till next time.